Ladies and gents, welcome back to a game which wants us to collect eggs for whatever reason. Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. So yeah, welcome back to one more mad farming video. So our third sacred beast has been released in Duel Links for quite some time now, so today we'll be farming for this monster's mat. Just like all the Egyptian god cards, also all three sacred beasts have their own mats. And yeah, I'll be using Duel just because Duel has that spicy animation for summoning this guy, Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, who has, so let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Jesus, not a 6-pack but an 8-pack. So... So let's check out his summoning requirements here. Cannot be normal summon set, must be special summon from your hand by tributing 3 fiend type monsters, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Okay, so yeah, to fulfill that requirement in this deck we have 3 copies of Souls of the Forgotten, which is a fiend type monster, so we have 3 copies of that, and it's also level 2, which is quite important here as well, because of Try White, which we have 2 copies of in this deck as well. And as you can see, target 3 level 2 or low normal monsters in your graveyard, special summon them from the graveyard. So yeah, we'll be creating a loop, and the Try Right will help us with that. So basically, I have Souls of the Forgotten here, not only because they are kinda thematic, you know, if we're speaking about Raviel and stuff, who is kinda like dark and whatnot, but also because it is a normal monster. So basically, yeah, because of Try Right. So, and they have to be level 2 or lower as well, and they also have to be fiend type, so that we can summon Raviel by using all these 3 monsters, you know. So next we have 1 copy of Guardian Statue, which we'll be giving to our opponent via Mystic Box, so that opponent bounces our Raviel back to our hand, so we can summon it next turn again. Next we have 1 copy of Golden Ladybug for that additional life point boost, which will be important because we are using in this deck also Recycle, and as you can see, to use Recycle you have to pay your own life points, so Golden Ladybug actually helps us with that. So, and Recycle is here so that we can recycle, no pun intended, our Try Rights, you know, so that we can use them basically infinitely in the duel. So next we have 1 copy of Wonder Balloons, which is not needed too much in this deck, but here's what you can do with Wonder Balloons. In case you do not draw into your wall, which is in this case your Guardian Statue, you know, so that you do not die, you can just use Wonder Balloons to dump your unneeded drawing cards, for example, to the graveyard, so that the opponent's monsters lose attack power, and basically you do not die in the process, and then you can draw your Guardian Statue much more easily that way. Just because of that fact, so it is advisable here to use Draw Sense Earth, because Guardian Statue is Earth, and you can draw it much more easier that way. But as you can see, I'm using Duel, so I don't have Draw Sense Earth for her, so yeah, that's why I'm using here Restart, which is kinda helpful skill as well. Next we have 1 copy of Magical Mallet, so that we can draw into our key pieces much more faster and whatnot, you know. And yeah, also 3 copies of Legacy of Yeti Garasu, 3 copies of Charo Greed as well, also for that additional drawing power, like always with these mad farming decks, you know. And of course, the golden combo of Graceful Tear and Luckwise Tornado, so that our opponent is not decking out in the process while we are farming for our mat. To prevent ourselves from decking out, well, Recycle kinda deals with that, so we don't have to worry about that too much. So, and yeah, in total I managed to pull off somewhere around 15 summons per duel of our Ravioli King, you know. So yeah, that's how the deck works in a nutshell. So how exactly it works in practice, you'll see just in a moment when we'll get to the duel. So to farm the match, I advise you here to use, well, actually any duelist, it doesn't matter too much, but in this particular case I was using Jaden Yuki level 10, just for the sake of lore purposes, because we are kinda using Duel here, and that's pretty much it, so... Alrighty, let's check out our duel replay here, and yeah, let's see, will I have to use my restart skill at the beginning of the duel or not? I wonder... Let's see. Yeah, apparently not, because I already have Guardian Statue in my opening hand, so... So yeah, let's place it in defense position, so it will act as our wall here, and let's just use our drawing cards, and that's pretty much it, so... Speaking about Wonder Balloons, you can use Wonder Balloons to actually dump your unneeded Souls of the Forgotten to the graveyard, because you won't be needing them at all. Basically, to summon them from the graveyard to our field, we'll be actually using Try Right. So, yeah. And yeah, let's just keep on drawing. And that's pretty much it, so... Yeah, there's a certain pattern with these mat farming decks, with, well, most of them pretty much, because they kinda use one the same principles. So, as you can see, we have a Golden Ladybug in our hand, so we'll be using that a bit, not too much, but a bit, so that we have enough life points to use Recycle over and over again, you know. So yeah. So here's the thing about Recycle, you should use it when you have one card left in your deck. Because remember, Recycle activates in your standby phase, so basically you draw a card and then Recycle activates. So yeah, you need to dump via Wonder Balloons also your Try Right, one copy of it, you know, so that you can use Recycle to get back Try Right. So, and yeah, let's use Try Right, let's summon all three Souls of the Forgotten, and now our giant Ravioli rises up. So yeah, here's the spicy animation of Raviel, and yeah, let's summon him. So we gave our opponent Guardian Statue via Mystic Box, so now what will happen is that Jaden will keep on using his Guardian Statue on our Raviel, and Raviel will be returned back to our hand, and then we will activate our Recycle to recycle all these Try Rights, and then we can use Try Rights to actually resummon all three Souls of the Forgotten from the graveyard, so that we can summon our Raviel once again, you know. So basically we'll be creating a loop that way. So, and yeah, that's pretty much the duel. So there's not too much to say about it. Basically we created a loop that way, and that's how the deck will work during all the duel now. We also gave Jaden via Graceful Tier Localized Tornado, so that he is not decking out, so he kinda used it now. And yeah, that's how the duel will work from this point onwards, basically. So, so yeah, I said all that I needed to say, and yeah, I guess I'll just see you all in the final turn. Okay, so here's the final turn, so yeah, let's make Jaden enjoy our delicious and spicy ravioli cuisine, you know. So yeah, let's summon Souls of the Forgotten for the final time, and Ravioli, rise up. Eat! And here we go. So yeah, that's how the deck works in practice, so... But yeah, that's the deck, so now let's check out the match itself here. So let's see. Accessories. Change accessories. And yeah, here's our giant ravioli demon with an 8-pack. So yeah, the mat looks pretty nice. So we also have sleeves of Raviel, Lord of Phantasms. So to get these, you basically have to win the duel when Raviel deals the final blow on the opponent. So that's how you get those. So yeah guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the deck, hopefully you'll have fun with it, and yeah, happy farming. So cheers!